Hi, I'm Lam. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm here to tell you all you need to know about two replicas perfumes, and those are Beach Walk and Sailing Day. Let's go to the beach. Recently, I got this replicas discovery set with 10 of their most popular auto toilets. This brand is very interesting. I will link their website down in the description box. So if you want to read more about them, you can. The vibe of the brand is to reproduce the familiar scents and moments of varying locations and periods. So they will make you feel like you are in a certain spot, certain location at a certain time. And that makes me very interested in the brand, so I buy this set. The first video I did on this set is I'm comparing Lazy Sunday Morning and Under the Lemon Tree. Then I do Jazz Club and By the Fireplace. They're kind of similar vibes, so I just want to compare and help you decide in case you are wondering which one is more suitable for you. It's not necessarily comparing which one is better. I'm not doing that. I'm just pointing out the differences between them, between the ones that are similar. And I will link all of my videos on this discovery set down in the description box so you can check out the other videos. But today we're talking about Sailing Day versus Beach Walk. You can see the theme. They are both by the ocean, airy, probably in a warm, sunny day. I think the first one I'm going to talk about is Beach Walk because this is probably one of their best sellers. It is very, very popular and a lot of people know this brand because of this specific auto toilet. Now, they are all auto toilets, which means they are a little bit more airy, a little bit softer, but they're not as long lasting as like a eau de parfum or a parfum kind of a formula. So I just want to let you know that. Let's talk about the notes. The top note we have lemon, pink pepper, and bergamot. Middle note we have coconut milk, ylang-ylang, and heliotrope. And base note we have musk, benzoin, and cedar. I'm going to spray it so I can describe the opening to you. The opening is really fresh and creamy and very soft florally. Oh, it's so beautiful. I like it a lot. With this fragrance, I immediately, when I smell it, the opening of it, it reminds me of something. I can't quite tell what it is, but I smelled this before. You know what I mean? Even the first time I tried it, I knew I smelled this before. Maybe on someone, maybe somewhere. As things settle down a little bit, the opening notes kind of dissipate. Then the middle notes and the base notes come into play and it turned soft and more creamy and sweet, a little bit sweet in the dry down. So first of all, you get the burst of airiness probably from the lemon and bergamot. They are very citrusy kind of notes, and then you have a little bit of a pink pepper in the opening to spice it up, you know, but very, very slightly. As it dries down, the coconut create that creaminess and it comes through more and more. And then because of the coconut also, after all the citrus notes kind of go away, the coconut is like the main player now and it creates a little bit of a sweet touch. I don't really detect woodiness. I do detect a little bit of musk. I don't feel like this is a heavy fragrance at all. It just kind of stayed over here. It never gets into the deep part of it. Projection of this beach walk fragrance is pretty small, to be honest, because it's so soft, you know, and I don't mind that because, you know, when you're on the beach, it's supposed to be airy and soft and, you know, like open kind of scenery. So I get that vibe and I love it. And it is very, very sophisticated. So I really get why a lot of women love this fragrance, but I think it can be both used for men and women. Longevity of this fragrance, because these are all the toilettes. They are not the most long lasting. This one specifically lasts about 4 hours when it's the most strongest. And then after that, it becomes very light. So it becomes a skin scent, basically. Now let's get to sailing day. So beach walk is more, you have the sand, you have the beach. But sailing day is like you're on a boat in the middle of the ocean. You know, so it's supposed to be a little bit different, but it still involves ocean. So that's why I put them in the same video. But let's spray it on this arm now so we can smell the opening. Top notes are C notes, red pepper and aldehyde. And middle note, we have juniper, iris, and rose, which are very floral notes. And then the base notes, we have seaweed, cedar, amberwood, and ambergris. The opening, I think, is very airy, it's very clean, but it smells like most aquatic fragrances out there. I detect a little bit of aftershave kind of vibe. So that clean, soapy, a little bit soapy smell. I prefer the opening of the beach walk more, just my opinion, than this, because I feel like this is pretty generic and not very unique in my opinion. Immediately now, after like 2 minutes, it's not as airy, it's not as fresh anymore. It turns very floral within 10 minutes of applying. So because of all the roses and the iris, it still keeps a little bit of its aquatic quality, but it shifts a little bit more into the floral side of an aquatic scent. And I don't detect much woodiness, cedar. I don't detect most of those notes, exactly similar to beach walk. The projection is moderate. The lasting power is not as strong as beach walk. It's slightly less long lasting. It lasts about 3 to 4 hours, depends on the day. And then after that, it's very, very light, just aquatic, generic kind of a scent after that. And throughout the whole time that you wear it, I detect none of the seaweed. I was actually excited to smell a little bit of seaweed because I think if there was really seaweeds that is detectable, it would make it much more interesting and much more like a sailing experience. The dry down of these two are very, very similar. There is just a little bit of like a fruity slash sweetness touch to beach walk, which makes it a little bit more interesting and more me than sailing day. So those are all the information. Let's get to my final thoughts and I will tell you which of these fragrances is for who. Beach walk really reminds me of a nest fragrance, and they had a hibiscus fragrance that I tried before, and this really reminds me of that. But actually this beach walk is a little bit softer and lighter, and it has this freshness like a cucumber, almost like watermelony fruity taste. I much prefer the dry down of it than the opening. Sailing Day, on the other hand, is very classic in my opinion. Classic, clean, soft and airy. Sadly, not so much ocean-like. It is aquatic, but it is not ocean-like. It doesn't create much of a deja vu effect to me. I don't think these two create that to me. Maybe because I didn't grow up living near an ocean, so I didn't have memories attached with the scent of ocean, but I much prefer beach walk. People who like a little bit more of a feminine touch, a little bit of sweetness, you would like beach walk. I mean like this one, which one am I talking about? And probably more masculine people will be into Sailing Day. Someone who likes a lighter scent, someone who like a classic scent that you can use all year round, all occasion. Sailing Day is for you. This is like everywhere, every time appropriate. This one is more sweet, it's a little bit more sophisticated, it's a little bit softer and more cute in my opinion. So if that's your vibe, Beach Walk is for you. If you like something simple, not high maintenance at all, Sailing Day is for you. But these two are pretty close beside the coconut and the hibiscus kind of a touch. It's a difference between these two. Beside that, I think they both have aquatic notes, aquatic qualities to them, which create a very similar base. And the different things just adds up. But I find that also Beach Walk is a lot more complicated. And I think because of the complexity of it, because it has more notes, it stays a little bit stronger than Sailing Day. After I compare all of these fragrances, I will have a video talking about all of them, kind of like an overview of this set. So stay tuned for that. But that's it for this video. I want to know what you think. Do you prefer Beach Walk? Do you prefer Sailing Day? Let me know. And also, if you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel because I have a lot of videos about makeup, skincare, and fragrances. We are talking all beauty here. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you soon in my next video. Until next time, don't stop dreaming.